सो हेलो एवरीवन, सभी को नमस्कार, सभी को सत श्री अकाल, सभी को आदाब और सभी को जय हिंद। कैसे हैं आप लोग? तो जितने भी गाइड्स यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है, सो गाइस वी आर हियर अगेन विद दिस लाइव टेस्ट. सो वी विल बी कंटिन्यूइंग विद दिस टेस्ट. सो जस्ट अ सिंगल सेकंड, लेट मी स्टार्ट विद द टेस्ट. सो CGL. Yeah. So guys, here we were starting with the test. Yeah. So guys, what's the first question of the day? So here's the first question. So guys, let me increase the screen size. So what's the first question of the day? The first question is, the Supreme Court of the India is bound to give its opinion in the case of advisory jurisdiction under dash of the Constitution. So you must know about the article, which article we are talking about. So Supreme Court of the India is bound to give its opinion in the case of advisory jurisdiction under Article 143. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer will be Article 143. But what about this Article 135, 38 and 148? So more about it. See. So if I talk about these articles, so here Article 135 is actually linked with the jurisdiction and powers of the Supreme Court in certain cases. Similarly, if I talk about Article 138, so it is the enlargement of the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court, and Article 148 is linked with the CAG, that is Contemporary and Auditor General of India. So here the correct answer was Article 143. Fine. What is the next question? The next question is regarding Durand Cup, and this is quite important one also, and it seems quite interesting too. So you have this question. So regarding Durand Cup, can you please tell me what will be the correct answer? And till the time you're giving me the answer, I'll just proceed with the comment sections first. So let me open the comment sections. So Oliveboard SSC in English. Yeah, here it is. So guys, everyone is requested to please comment. 1 second, it's for the Hindi part. Yeah, so now I'm able to see your comments. So guys, please start commenting. Yeah, so guys, it was regarding the Durand Cup. So first statement is, it is the oldest existing football tournament in Asia, and yes, it is the third oldest in the world, no doubt about it. It's absolutely correct. But do you know what is the unique feature of it? Here 3 trophies are given. So the tournament is unique because winners are presented with the 3 trophies. One is obviously the Durand Cup, second one is the Shimla Trophy, and third one is the President's Cup. And yes, most of you must be aware of this, but for the candidates who are actually new to this particular examination, you might have heard this for the very first time, but yes, I need to explain this. Both these statements are absolutely correct. So option number C is the correct answer. So more about it. So yeah, let's go. See, so Durand Cup is obviously the Asia's oldest and world's third oldest football tournament, in which top Indian football clubs from across the country participate. And who started it? So it is actually organized by Indian Armed Forces, right? But this Durand Cup has been breeding ground for the India's best footballing talents over the years. So if I talk about the inaugural edition, that it took place in Shimla in 1888, when it started off as an army camp open only to the British Army troops in India, but soon opened for the civilian teams as well. So this is unique because winning team takes away 3 trophies, that is the Durand Cup, Shimla Trophy, and also the President Cup. And that's why here the correct answer was both. Okay, fine guys. Next, what is the next question? So moving forward with the third question. So third question is, Veto power of president allows him to dash. So what is veto power? So this is the special power. For example, let's say there is a decision to be made by 5 people, and if 4 of them are agreeing, but even if one denies, that would be rolled back. So yes, this is the case on the case of the bills, in which if I'll talk about the veto power of the president, so it allows him to withhold his assent to the bills. So what will be the perfect answer? The perfect answer will be option number D. Next, what is the next question? Next is, so according to the fourth edition of top tier or top cities for women in India, that is TGWI report, which evaluates 125 Indian cities using city inclusion score, consider the following statement regarding rankings, inclusion dimensions, and regional trends. Identify the correct statement regarding this. First is, Bangalore ranked first overall despite not leading the social inclusion. Second, Chennai ranked third in industrial inclusion and first in social inclusion. And third one is, Tamil Nadu contributed 7 cities to the top 25 list. So guys, here please remember what is the correct answer. So the correct answer is option number C here. So here all the 3 statements are correct. So just a single second guys, I'll just need a break. Guys, just taking a break. सर हाँ करेक्ट सर, मैं आपको बस कनेक्ट करता हूँ, अभी क्लास में था, बस मैं 4 o'clock कनेक्ट करता हूँ. श्योर श्योर, ओके ओके. So extremely sorry guys, extremely sorry. So there was a call from the office, that's why. So getting back to my point, yeah. So if I talk about this report, so all the 3 statements which are mentioned here are correct. So Bengaluru has ranked the first overall despite not leading in the social inclusion. Second statement, third. So that's why all the 3 statements they are correct. So we'll be proceeding with the C option. Next, what is the next question? So one second, yeah. Next is this. So consider the following statements regarding XPOSAT mission and its payloads. So the first statement is, the POLX, that is polarimeter instrument in X-rays, payload is designed to measure the degree and angle of polarization of X-rays in the medium energy range from astronomical sources. Second one is, the XSPECT payload provides spectroscopic and timing information in the soft X-ray range, complementing the observations made by the main POLX instrument. So you have the different options. Tell me which of the following statement is correct. And guys, here both the things, that is, the POLX payload is designed to measure the degree and angle of polarization of X-rays in the medium energy range from astronomical sources. That is absolutely correct. Similarly, if I talk about the XSPECT payload, that is providing the spectroscopic and timing information in the soft X-ray range, complementing the observations made by the main POLX instrument. Both these statements are correct, and hence option number C, that is both 1 and 2, will be the correct answer. Next, what is the next question? Next is, the Pallav ruler Narasimhavarman I assumed the title Vatapikonda after defeating the Chalukyas and sacking their capital, that is Vatapi. Then second is, the Chinese pilgrim traveler Huensang, which is obviously very important. So questions from Fahen, question from Huensang, it's very common and it's commonly asked. So he visited the Pallav capital Kanchipuram in 640 during the reign of Narasimhavarman I, who succeeded the Mahendravarman. So you have the options. Please tell me which of the following statement will be correct. So are both these statements correct, or any single statement is correct? So I'll be explaining this in the detail. So guys, here both these statements which are given are correct basically. Now more about it, so let me explain it also. So guys, please remember, if I talk about this part, so both these statements are correct. So let me explain. But guys, why you people are not commenting? I request you all to please comment so that I can easily explain you in detail also. So yes, both these statements are correct, but in order to explain in detail, let me select the correct option. C. So there are some important points which can be asked from here. So Narasimhavarman first actually defeated the Chalukya king Pulakeshin II and captured Vatapi. Right? That is around 642 CE. After his victory, he assumed the title of Vatapikonda. And what is that? That means the conqueror of Vatapi. Then, if I'll talk about Huensang, so yes, he was Chinese Buddhist pilgrim who visited Kanchipuram in 640 CE. At that time, ruling Pallav king was Narasimhavarman first, who succeeded his father Mahendravarman first. So, which gives us clarity that both these statements are correct. That's why we are going with option number C. Fine. What is the next question? So, the next question is this. Hojagiri dance is performed by the Ryang community of Dash. So obviously it is from one of the northeastern states. So is it Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, or is it Tripura? Answer please. Hojagiri dance is performed by the Ryang community of Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, or Tripura, guys. What should be the correct answer? So Hojagiri dance is basically performed by the Ryang community of Tripura. So option number D is the correct answer. But you need to know about few other dances as well. So if I talk about Assam, so here folk dances are Bihu, then Bagurumba, and classical dance Satariya. Then for the Nagaland, so there are various tribal dances like Hornbill festival dances, Wand dances there, and dances specific to some of the Naga tribes. Mizoram, so it is known for the folk dances like Chirao, which is the bamboo dance, then Chapcharkot festivities basically. And while there is a significant Ryang population in the Mizoram as well, the Hojagiri dance is most famously and culturally rooted in Tripura. So that's why our Tripura was the correct answer. And in this dance, it's basically the group of women or young girls in which it's around 4 to 6 members. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer will be option number O. Guys, am I visible? Because I doubt I'm unable to see. Guys, am I audible and am I visible? Can you please confirm me? 1 second, I need to check it again. Yeah, everything is visible, right? Fine. So moving forward with the next question. What is the next question? So the next question is this. Question is, which of the following statement is or are true about Swamitva scheme? So first one is, it stands for the survey of villages and mapping with improvising technologies in village areas. That's absolutely correct. There's nothing wrong in it. Second is, it was launched by the Prime Minister on 24th April 2021 on National Panchayati Raj Day. This is not correct. Third one, Swamitva provides a legal ownership for rural residential land during drone-based surveys. Absolutely correct. And the fourth one is, Swamitva scheme is implemented by the Survey of India, that is SOI. So yes guys, if I'll talk about this part, so which one was wrong? Second was wrong. So first, third and fourth, which is the correct answer? B will be the correct answer. Next, what is the next question? So next question is in front of you. So please tell me what will be the correct answer. So waiting for the answer please. So it is again related with the dance form. So consider the following about the Chhau dance forms and you need to choose the correct option. So first statement is, Mayurbhanj Chhau of Odisha is masked form with elaborate painted visors and minimal martial movement. Second one is, Saraikela Chhau of Jharkhand is the only Chhau style performed without mask. So you have two statements. Tell me which is correct and which is wrong. Now, the first statement which is given, let me explain about it. So if you are talking about Mayurbhanj Chhau, so guys, it is a masked form. No, this is wrong, right? And this is again wrong because it contains the martial movements. So yes, statement 1 is absolutely wrong because it contains the martial movement and it is not masked. If I'll talk about B, that is Saraikela Chhau of Jharkhand is the only Chhau performed without mask. So yeah, this one is correct. So statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is wrong. So what will be the correct answer, guys? So all the candidates who are going with this option number 1, that is only statement 1 is correct. So here, please remember, if I'll talk about, one more time. Saraikela Chhau is the only Chhau performed without mask. No, this is again wrong because as I already told you, this is also without mask. So how can it be without only dance without mask? So that is wrong. So here I'll say neither of the statement is correct. Both these statements are wrong basically because this one is without mask basically. Without mask. So yes, the perfect answer would be neither 1 nor 2. So let us have explanation also. One second. Yeah. So why was first statement incorrect? See, because Mayurbhanj is performed without mask and has strong martial elements. Sir, here I have already told you it has strong martial elements, and second one was actually it uses mask. So both the statements were actually wrong. So Mayurbhanj was non-mask style. So yep, D was the correct answer here. Next, what is the next question? Next question. So consider the following statements about alluvial soil. So first one is they are generally rich in potash but poor in phosphorus. Absolutely correct. So Bhangar is the new alluvium and is deposited by the floods annually, while Khadar represents a system of older alluvium deposit away from the floodplains. Guys, this is wrong. So which one is correct? Here the correct answer is only and only statement A. So option number A will be the correct answer. Fine. Next, what is the next question? So next is this. So I have a trick here. So vitamin C is essential for the absorption of iron in the body and its deficiency causes scurvy. Guys, vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. So these are several vitamins. Now, due to lack of these vitamins, what kind of issues are created? Let me select the color. So yeah. So due to lack of vitamin A, it leads to night blindness. Due to lack of vitamin B1, it leads to beriberi. Due to lack of vitamin C, it leads to scurvy. Due to lack of vitamin D, it leads to rickets. And due to lack of vitamin E, it leads to impotency or sterility. And due to lack of vitamin K, there is delay in blood clotting. Delay in blood clotting. So vitamin C is essential for the absorption of iron and its deficiency causes scurvy. We can see it here. Absolutely correct. Vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin. I'll tell you about it. But yes, it regulates calcium and its deficiency leads to rickets. Absolutely correct. And vitamin B1, that's name is thiamine. Its deficiency causes beriberi. So yes guys, it is again correct. We can see it here. Which means all these statements are correct and I'll go with option number. Let me check. I guess it would be D. Yeah. So all these statements are correct. One more thing. Now is which vitamin is soluble in which part? Now for that, please remember vitamins are of two different types. Which two different types? One is fat soluble and another one is water soluble. So vitamins are A, B, C, D, E and K. So guys, if I'll take one of the example, let's say I have taken an ant or any insect. In Hindi we call it keeda. You are aware of that? So if I'll take a keeda and put it in the glass of water, and if I'm trying to just mix it up, so is this keeda going to be soluble in water? The answer is no. Keeda won't be soluble in water. So KEDA, that is insect, is not soluble in water. What is the option? So the only option left is fat. So Keeda is actually fat soluble and B, C is water soluble. So these are fat soluble vitamins and these are water soluble vitamins, right? So this means option number D was correct. So here I have given you the trick also. So this trick will be very beneficial in determining which is water soluble and which is fat soluble. Next, what is the next question? The next question is this. In which of the following state is Nrityagram and Odissi dance tradition located? So Odissi dance institution located, sorry. Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra or Karnataka. So Odissi dance form is from Odisha, we are aware of this. but there is no such option like Odisha. Why? Because sir, it is asking Odissi dance institution and it's mentioned Nrityagram. So what is that? That is basically Karnataka because it is nearby Bangalore. So yes, Nrityagram is an Odissi dance institution located near Bangalore in Karnataka. So it was founded by the Protima Bedi in 1990 and has since become a prominent center for learning and promoting Odissi, which is actually the classical dance form of Odisha. Clear guys? Perfect. Next, what is the next question? The next question is, according to the census 2011, most populous Indian state in UP, most populous Indian state is UP, we are correct. And it is followed by a dash. So guys, what will come on the second position? So any answers for the same? What will be on the second position? So guys, second position belongs to Maharashtra, right? But yes, I need to explain something. So please tell me what should be the correct answer. So I want your answers guys. Where are you people lacking? In Hindi, well, there are a lot of candidates who reply. But in English part, I guess you need to be motivated. Okay guys, so I'm just changing the color. Yeah. So UP is on the first position. On the second position will be Maharashtra. Fine. And on the third position, it is going to be Bihar. Then fourth position is actually for West Bengal. And the fifth position will be for what? So fifth will be for Andhra Pradesh. Fine. So you must remember this. So yep, the correct answer was option number B. Next, what is the next question? Next question is this. Which among the following ecological pyramids is or are always in the upper direction? So pyramid of numbers, no, it can be inverted. Pyramid of biomass, no, it can again be inverted. Pyramid of energy, yes. So guys, let me make that pyramid for the better understanding. So guys, in the bottommost part, there are producers like plants. And producers, obviously here 100% energy will be there. But according to Lindemann, what will happen? Only 10% energy transfers in the next trophic level. So primary consumer will get only 10% energy. Second, here it will again be transferring only just 10%, that is 1%, and the tertiary consumers will be having 0.1%. So this is the energy loss. So yes, it will always be upright. So it cannot be inverted at any cost. So that's why option number C is the correct answer. Please remember this. Next. What is the next question? Next question is about 5-year plans. So which of the following statement about India's 5-year plans is or are correct? The first 5-year plan focused on the development of the agricultural sector. Second is the concept of 5-year plans was borrowed from the USA. Third one is the planning commission was replaced by the Niti Aayog in 2015. So which of the following is the correct option? A and B only, B and C only, A and C only, or is it A, B and C? Answer. So see, the first 5-year plan focused on the development of agricultural sector. That's absolutely correct. But the concept of 5-year plan was not borrowed from USA. This was actually borrowed from the Soviet Union, that is Soviet Sangh, we say in Hindi, right? So our Prime Minister, our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji, was very much attracted towards this part. So yes, this concept of 5-year plans was actually borrowed from USSR, and here the role in this was actually of our first Prime Minister, that is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji. And the planning commission was replaced by Niti Aayog in 2015. That's absolutely correct. So what is the correct answer? 1 and C. 1 and C, 1 and C, A and C, A and C. Yeah. So option number C will be the correct answer. So please remember these questions because these questions are very selective ones and they are kept because they are very, very relevant for the examination. Next, you have to mark the tributaries. So guys, if you are aware of any one of the answer also, now it will be easy. This is how you can proceed with the option elimination. So as we are aware of, Krishna is actually the tributary of Tumbhadra, right? So B is directly linked with C. Now see, B2, B1, B4, it's obviously not there. So this is how this option elimination works. So the correct answer is option number C. Now let me show you also. So C is the correct answer. So these are the tributaries. So all those candidates who have not given this test, you can take the screenshot also. It will be beneficial. So tributaries of river Ganga are Ramganga, Gomti, Ghangra, Kandak, Kosi, Mananda from the left bank, Yamuna, Tamsa, Son, Punpun from the right bank. Krishna, Ghatprabha, Malaprabha, Bhim, Tungabhadra, Musi. For Kaveri, tributaries joining from the left are Rangi, Hemavati, Shimsha, then Akravati. Whereas Lakshman Tirtha, Kabbani, then Suvarnavati, Bhavani, the Noel, and also if I'll talk about Amravati, they join from the right. Brahmaputra, Subansiri, Kaming, Dhanchari, Bhuriding, Kopili, Manas, Sankosh, Jaldhak, Torsa, Teesta. So these are for Brahmaputra. So please remember these are important ones, and if you want you can take the screenshot also because it is going to be very beneficial for the examination. Fine. Next. Next one is this. Which of the following countries signed the joint declaration of JDI with India to deepen cooperation in telecommunication and information and communication technologies in January 2026? So it was basically Germany. So Germany, that is option number A, is absolutely correct. So option number A will be the correct answer. Next. Now, which of the following best describes the liquidity trap? Now, what happens in most of the cases, in some of the cases, these interest rates are very less, and because of less interest rate, people think, why would I invest? It's better to keep that amount with ourselves safe. So situation where nominal interest rate are so low that people prefer the holding cash rather than investing in the bonds or making monetary policy rather than investing in bonds, which actually makes the monetary policy ineffective. So option number C would be the correct answer. Next. The next 44th question was, yes, this one. So Deepak won the gold medal in 75th category by defeating Abdura Khimov of Uzbekistan with a 5-0 decision. That's absolutely correct. But second statement that it is mentioned that Kiran won the gold medal in women's 80 category by defeating Kazakhstan's Yeldana. That's wrong. So what is asked? Which of the following is correct? So yes, only first statement is correct. That is Deepak won the gold medal in 75 category by defeating Abduragimov of Uzbekistan. So what is the correct answer? Only and only option number A is the correct answer. So more about it, let me explain. So Deepak won the gold in this 75 category after defeating Uzbekistan's Abduragimov with a unanimous 5-0 decision. But if I'll talk about the second part, so Kiran did not win the gold. That was the main point. Fine. Next. Next is this. 12 districts of the Chhattisgarh have earned national recognition for their efforts in water conservation and community-driven initiatives in November 2025. Which district was honored for its work under the Jal Sanchay Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan? And which is the correct answer? Correct answer is option number B, that is Raipur. So Raipur is the correct answer. Next. The next question is, which act replaced the Foreign Exchange Regulation Act as a part of 1991 economic reforms? So is it FEMA, is it FTA, is it IA, or is it FERA? So Foreign Exchange Management Act, that is option number A, will be the correct answer. And more about it. So yes, year of implementation was 1974. And its objective were to regulate and control the foreign exchange transactions, to ensure proper utilization of the foreign exchange resources, to prevent capital flight from India. It also placed restrictions on foreign investments aiming to conserve the foreign exchange reserves. And the final one, impose these stringent controls on payments and remittances to the foreign countries. So yes, the correct answer was option number A. Next. Which of the following statement is incorrect about boxing? An uppercut is a punch thrown upwards, typically aimed at the opponent's chin. Second is, throwing in the towel is a legal move where a boxer can use the towel to momentarily block a punch. No, second statement is not correct. So only and only, which is incorrect. So incorrect second statement. So option number D will be the correct answer. So throwing the towel in a is actually a colloquial term for a corner conceding the fight on behalf of their boxer. It's not a defensive move. So yes, option number D was correct here. Which of the following is elemental in the group 1 and period 2 of the periodic table? So let me write it for you. So it's hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. So this is the first group and this is the first period, this is the second period. So first group and second period, that is lithium. So lithium will be the correct answer. Helium is not in the first group, it's in the 18th group. Sodium is the third period element, that is the first group and third period. So it's like Halina ki Rab se Faryad, right? And if I talk about beryllium, so it is in the second group and second period. So yep, the correct answer is just option number B. Next, what is the next question? The next question is this. So assertion reasoning is given. So assertion is the office of the vice president is considered to be the part of both executive and legislative branches of the government. And the reason is given, the vice president is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, which is absolutely correct, and also discourages the function of the president in the event of a vacancy in that office. So guys, yes, both are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A, which means option number A is the correct answer, no doubt about it. So final question guys, Aligarh movement was started by whom? The simplest question of the day. So it was started by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, right? So Aligarh movement was started by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan in the later half of the 19th century. It was a significant socio-religious and educational reform movement among the Muslims in India. Yes, the movement aimed to promote the modern Western education, scientific thought and social reforms within the Muslim community to enable them to adapt the changing political and social landscape of British India. So talking about other options, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. So he was the founder of Ahmadiyya movement in Islam in the late 19th century. Sir Syed Ahmad Rai Barelvi. So he was a key figure in the Wahhabi movement in India in early 19th century. And Shah Waliullah Dehlavi, he was an 18th century Islamic scholar and reformer who sought to revitalize Islamic thought and practice in India. So yes, the correct answer was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. So Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, that is option number A is absolutely correct. So yes, option number A was the correct answer. So now guys, we are done for the day, and all the candidates who have not enrolled in any of the batches, if you want to enroll, what you can do, you can just go with the SSC and Railway Elite batch. So let me show you. So yes, when you will go to the courses part, just click on it. In this, you can go with the SSC Railways Super Elite, which is actually having both Hindi and English courses. It includes the live courses also, test also, and the notes as well. And in this, you will be getting SSC all courses, that is 1200 plus live session for SSC CGL, CHSL, MTS, CPO, Steno, and all. 600 live sessions for the railways batches, that is ALP, NTPC, JE, Group D, all those batches. Apart from that, live classes are there. In case you miss the live classes, you will be getting recording classes as well. Typing tests, each and everything is included. So for this, you can just click on the enroll live option, and here you have the code, that is super. So you will be getting all these features here. So for the maximum discount, you can use the code super. Let me write it for you. Once you write the super code, you will apply the coupon code, and once you apply the coupon code, you will be getting the maximum discount. So all these things were from my end. So thank you for being such a wonderful audience. We'll meet in the next class now. Until then, please take care. And for tomorrow, we'll be having railway tests. So railways live tests. You can join at the same time at the railways channel tomorrow. Okay guys, bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind and love you all. Please take care and all the very best for the examination. Take care guys.